So how did we meet? Every time I tell the story, you say I'm lying. So you go ahead and you tell the story.
We met at a Biggie Smalls Notorious movie. There was a charity event at the radio station she was actually working at the time, and she was there working. And I saw her, and yeah, beautiful woman.
And he harassed me.
So
I thought he was playing with my emotions, but then I was like, oh, I think he might really like me.
And my friend was talking to her friend, so then my buddy stole her seat, and the only other seat was next to me, and she refused to sit next to me, so she went somewhere and sat on somebody's knee or something way on the other side.
I did not sit on nobody's knee. I had my own seat. I wasn't sitting with you that quick. I didn't, I couldn't call it too quick. You gotta kind of play it cool. You can't just be quick to just, oh, I like you, I'll sit next to you. No, I'm not pressed. I had to just kind of wait and, feel him out a little bit to see if he was serious, so.
Then, I kept messing with her and talking to her, across the movie theater and stuff. And then afterwards, there was an after party. And asked her to go, and she went with her friends. And then at some point throughout the night, it kind of got busy, and we had a section, and she was still running from me. But our buddies needed somewhere to sit. So I said, hey, we have chairs, y'all have butts. They need to become friends. So she came in, and and then the rest is history.
Yeah, I was club hopping, doing my thing in the club, and this little red bone over here came and run up on me, trying to give me a little side eye.
I did not run up on you, bro.
But I knew what she wanted, so I grabbed her up, and here she is today.
He didn't tell me he played ball when I met him, though. He was acting like he was broke.
I don't go around telling people I play football. I'm in the league, so I wasn't supposed to say, I'm in the league, holla at me.
Man, long story short, I bagged her, that's all that matters.
Oh!
That's all that matters.
Well, I'm gonna give a little longer version. We were in a nightclub, and he was on me. He was watching me all night, eyeballing me, and he made a move. And I let him talk to me for a while. He's been hooked ever since.
So when we first met, I didn't know that he played football. He wasn't really forthcoming with that information. And I think that he knew that maybe I would feel a certain way because right after we met, when we left the movie theater, a reporter came out and started interviewing him, and I was like, oh, is he?
She took off running. He gave me a chance, and asked her out on a date, and she still fought it, but lo and behold, like you said, almost 10 years later, still together, still riding.
Look at God.
I did not know who he was when I met him.
That's the good part about it. She didn't know who I was, and I respected that. I respected that, really.
Tell me, remind me.
So we met in Philly while Julius was playing in the NFL for Dallas, and it was fun and ballin'. What could I say? So I couldn't resist.
So when I found out he was an athlete, of course, I was terrified to date an athlete. I heard so many horror stories, and my grandmom told me, girl, don't date that boy. He ain't gonna be no good. No good. And I was like, damn, Grandma, but he's so nice.
I proved Grandma wrong, though.
You did, he did. He was such a sweetheart. He called me every day, talked to me every day.
Grandma loved me.
She did love you.
Grandma loved me.
And he was a sweetheart. He proved everything wrong, and everybody's opinion about him different. And I'm glad I stuck by his side. I love him.
Of course, I had reservations about dating an athlete because there's a lot of stigmas attached to it. But
there's always one exception.
I felt like there's always an exception, as I am the exception to a pretty girl. Julius is the exception to a NFL running back. So hey, you can't discriminate. And I just kind of rolled with the touches, not the punches.
That's good.
Like that?
That's good.
Okay, all right.
Reality TV, here we come.